So you may be wondering, what does illegal immigration or illegal migration and climate resilience have in common? Well, the two are interrelated because a lot of these young people fleeing Africa, they're running away from unemployment, poverty, and lack of access to opportunities because the economy is stagnant. And the reason why that is taking place is because climate change is affecting these poorest countries the most because rainfall deficit, droughts, and depletion of resources in general is a direct result of climate change because the deregulation of the climate has affected the livelihood of these populations. So farmers no longer have crops, fishermen no longer have fish, islands are disappearing because of sea level rising because of the climatic change. So opportunities are taken away from millions of young people. And these countries have the human potential and they have the land potential. But a lot of projects are not getting funded, are not getting started. So this, as a result, is enticing these young men and these young women as well to travel and risk their lives in these makeup boats, very fragile boats, extremely dangerous trip. They can stay up to 10 days at sea, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to get to Spain. And when they get to Spain, they undergo just inhumane treatment because coastal guards pretty much hold them as prisoners, and 9 times out of 10 they're sent back into the countries where they come from. And in Europe, this has long created a crisis. This migrant crisis has been politicized, and recently, I believe the government of Spain has provided some drones to the coastal guards. But drones are not going to stop this. This is an employment and a poverty issue. So better solution would be to fund development project, water project, reforestation projects, so that we can put these young people to work. Because if they had a job, if they had a life, they wouldn't risk their lives to get a better life, right? So it's important to understand the context and understand what is driving these folks from risking their lives to go overseas. I come from Senegal, West Africa. I came to the United States on a student visa, and the application process was relatively simple. And for people who have the means to migrate legally and then maybe get a better life overseas, I think that we have unfortunately set the wrong example for the younger generation, because they may dream to travel overseas, but there's a way to do it. There's a safe way and a legal way to do it. But they may not have the background, and they may not have the resources to go through that route. And this is the reason why they are taking this very dangerous path, which is clandestine migration. And thousands of young people have lost their lives. As you can see, some of these images are a little graphic, and I apologize for that. But this is just the reality of the matter. They're fleeing, they're running away from difficult conditions in hope for a better life, in hope for a job, and in hope to be able to succeed. That's the only thing they're looking for. So I think that we should give them